my name is Ashley and I am the founder of Free Spirited Faith and a master creator. I specialize in helping people like yourself to create your own dreams into your reality. For most of my adult life, I've had people consistently say things to me like, I wish I could live your life, or I live vicariously through you, or I wish I could do what you do. And I believe you can. I believe anyone can. I believe anyone who is committed to their dreams and goals, anyone who is willing to take action and to do what it takes to make sacrifices for the things that mean the most to them. I believe that anyone who does these things has a map and a guide to get there. You can absolutely get there. The challenge is many people don't know how to get there, or maybe they've tried before but didn't succeed. Maybe they heard about the law of attraction and they decided to go try it out, and then it didn't work to create the result they wanted. For example, I know the first introduction I had to the law of attraction was from my mom when I was a teenager, and she started telling everybody she was a travel agent. And I was like, why is she telling people that? And I also was a little frustrated about it, honestly, because I value integrity and honesty so much that it felt really upsetting to me that she was lying to people about it, because I knew as her daughter that she was not a travel agent. But what I now understand is she wasn't lying to people. She was doing her best to implement what she had learned about how to create a new life for herself. So she believed that she was telling herself this and telling other people that it would create into her reality. The unfortunate thing is she only had one ingredient to the cake. Like, she had the flour but none of the other ingredients, and she didn't have the recipe or a guide or someone to show her how. So her efforts didn't turn out to be the result that she wanted, because she didn't have that extra help and that guidance. She didn't have all the ingredients. She didn't have the understanding. And that's a challenge with many people today. The law of attraction is very well known. It's just very little understood. Few people understand that it's only one of the spiritual laws of creation, and that it doesn't just work if you just say something or tell people something. You have to do all of the other things, like get rid of the things that are stopping you from creating your reality that you would want to have. Build the belief in it. Change your energy. Shift your thought patterns. Shift your paradigms. All the things that are involved in that, all the tools that will help you to create your dreams into your goals, into your reality. So this is what I put into my signature courses and programs. I have designed these signature courses and programs to give you the complete package so that you can create your own goals and dreams into your reality. These are the formulas that I have used to create all of my own dreams into my reality. Whether that be the world tour that I'm in the middle of right now. I've been on for 3+ years. We're in beautiful Bali, enjoying this beautiful place, a beautiful view, and I'm here with my amazing husband, that I was able to create that relationship with him. So world tour, amazing relationship partner, financial freedom at 37. My goal was to get financially free before I turned 40 and become a millionaire, and I was able to reach those goals. So whether they're financial goals, relationship goals, business goals. I started a business as a professional chocolatier, which is a goal and dream of mine, a passion of mine. So whatever kind of goals you have, whatever your dreams are. I've written and published a couple books, and I co-created, or manifested is the word people use, manifested the book cover creator and the editor for the book when I didn't have money to pay them when I was first starting out. And for me, I've been able to create little things or big things using the same formula. So I choose to use the words create rather than manifest, because to me, we are creating. We are creators. We are children of the master creator. We are creators in training, and we work with the spiritual universe to create the things that we want into our reality. It follows specific laws and formulas. The law of attraction is as consistent as the law of gravity. It works all the time for everyone, including you. It's either working for you or against you. The challenge is we try to use it as that one ingredient, the flour for the cake, but we don't have any of the other ingredients. We don't understand the rest of the spiritual laws. We don't understand what the law of attraction really means and how we really get it to work for us. We don't have all of the information. So in my signature programs, I have created a map for you. I've put all that information together, and I've created the map and guide for you to move from one step to the other to create your dream life into your reality. And if you work with me in one of my masterminds, I will work with you one-on-one to do it. Because I discovered over my course of over a decade of studying this material from various thought leaders, different coaches, different trainers, different mentors, I have discovered that everybody had a little piece. And when I put all the little pieces together, it worked. When I tried just one piece on its own, it didn't work. When I didn't have a guide, it was a little hard to know how to put the pieces together or what the pieces were. And it took me years to discover that and to figure out the magic formula that actually works. So if you feel like using the law of attraction or creating your dreams is kind of like trying to find the lost city of Atlantis, or you feel like you can only live your dreams once you've won the lottery first, this course is for you. I'm here to help you. I'm here to teach you. I'm here to show you the way. So I have coached and worked one-on-one with thousands of people over the last couple of decades, whether that's health coaching or life coaching. And I have discovered that most people don't know the top 3 secrets that I've figured out to creating what your dreams are, or your dreams into reality. They don't know what those answers are. When I ask them the question, they don't have the answer. And if you don't know those 3 things, it's nearly impossible for you to create your own goals and dreams into reality. Once you know those 3 things, that's a great start to get you down your path to creating that. Of course, I can't teach everything I know about it, everything I've learned over a decade of studying in a 60 to 90 minute webinar, or a little masterclass, but I can share a lot, and I can give you those 3 secrets to get started. So I hope you'll tune in. I would love to talk with you more. I would love to teach you what I've learned. Now, if you're thinking that's great for you, but you don't really understand me or my life or my struggles or challenges, I want you to know it's 100% not true. I have been through a lot of really hard things in my life. I've been in places where I was discouraged, where I was dark, where I felt depressed, where I didn't know what the point to live anymore was, where I was dealing with heartbreak and betrayal, where I was financially at rock bottom. I wasn't able to pay rent or buy groceries. I had to ask for support from my church just to buy food to put on my table. I had to ask for help to pay my rent. I slept in my car a lot or on people's couches that I didn't know for about a 2-month period because I didn't have money for rent. And it was very difficult. So I have been in a really dark place. Now I'm 40 years old, traveling the world with the love of my life. I've been doing that for 3 years, just traveling to over 50 different countries and 50 different states. I reached my financial freedom goals at 37. I have achieved my goal of becoming a millionaire. I've done all of these things I wanted to do. And it didn't just magically happen for me. It was a lot of work and effort. I invested a lot of time, money, and energy in myself and in creating different things for myself. So my rock bottom point happened at the end of 2011, right before Christmas. I had an incident where my ex and I had a disaster happen in our relationship. He'd been cheating on me for several months, and when I confronted him about cheating on me, I was thinking we were getting married, but instead I found out that he'd been cheating on me, and I slapped him, and I went to jail. I got charged with domestic violence. So in that one night, I lost my family, which is my ex and the child that I had co-parented, his son, for several years. I lost my financial freedom, my ability to provide for myself. I lost my reputation. I was absolutely humiliated. I lost my ability to work in my field because I had a criminal record now. I couldn't pass a background check. I wanted to be a real estate agent, and then I tried to do that because I couldn't work in the health field anymore. So I tried the real estate agent, and I realized that everybody that searched my name would see my mugshot. So that wasn't going to help me get real estate clients. So I couldn't do that. So I lost so many opportunities for myself, and I lost my own goals and dreams and hopes and desires. I became very depressed, very disheartened, very hopeless. I didn't know what the point was, and I didn't know how to get out of it. And I felt overwhelmed. I felt stuck. I felt all alone. I didn't have family support. I didn't have anything going for me. I was at rock bottom. So if that's you, if you can relate to any or all of those things, I absolutely know where you are, and I can help you. I went from there in 2012 to retiring in 2020, 10 years later, retiring, selling my house, and going off to travel the world. And 6 months later, met my amazing husband and spent the last few years with him doing it. So I can help you get from point A to point B because I've actually done it. I have been at rock bottom, and I've got out of it. I have created the dreams that I have into my life now, and it wasn't by no effort. It wasn't easy. I had to make a lot of big investments. For example, when I started down this path, I didn't have any money. Like I said, I was sleeping in my car. I didn't have food, but I just decided that I needed something different. I committed to myself that I would do something different. I committed to my own goals and dreams, and I decided to make it happen, which meant that I had to actually go ask for a loan from people who don't really loan me money. I went to my parents and I asked them for a loan, and I had to convince them. My dad, who doesn't believe in any of this, thinks that law of attraction and spiritual stuff is completely woo-woo, but I had to try to convince him to support me. And I pitched the course to him as, this is a course that's going to teach me how to be a millionaire. It's going to teach me how to invest and make money, which is what it was pitched to me as. And unfortunately, it didn't do any of that. Luckily, I was able to get a small portion of the money back. I had invested $20,000 that I didn't have in it. So I took a big risk. I was able to get half of that money back, and I was able to use that to invest in another program that I spent the next 2 years of my life going to trainings and education. There was how to write a book, how to be a trainer, how to be a teacher, how to invest in the stock market, all sorts of different things, how to grow your business, all these different pieces, but they weren't put together, and they still didn't help me create the success I needed because it didn't teach me what was stopping me. It didn't teach me how to remove that. So it still was pieces of the puzzle. And I sacrificed 2 years of my life. I went to California every month and slept in my car for 3 days to a week to do these trainings. I would work whatever jobs I could get, and I would work all day, and then I would drive through the night for 13 hours to get to California so I could attend the seminar the next morning. I would go to the seminar for 3 to 5 days, sleeping in my car in the hotel at night because I was at the Marriott and I couldn't afford it. So I would just sleep in my car and hope not to be seen. And then the next day I'd go back to the training, and then I would get in my car and I'd drive home and go back to work. Sacrificed a lot of sleep, a lot of time, a lot of energy, and every dollar I had and didn't have to create this. So I understand what it's like to come from challenges. I understand what it's like to have things that you feel like are roadblocks that you have to overcome. And I understand that you can do it because I did it. Because I have been there. I have done that, and I've seen the success and the results. Finally, after years of studying and learning and from people who had done what I wanted to do, I put all these pieces together and I was able to have success. So if you feel like you can't do this, I promise you can. You absolutely can. You just need a guide to show you the way. Will people make fun of you? Yes, they probably will. Will they tell you that you can't have it? Will they tell you that you should just give up and go live the mediocre life that many people live, where they're not excited about or passionate about, where they work a job they hate and they live in a house they can't afford and they do all sorts of things that they don't want to do because they feel like they have to? Yes, they will absolutely tell you. For years, my dad told me to do that. It was hard for me to hear someone I love tell me those things. I feel like he was always disappointed in me. And I didn't actually achieve my success until after he passed away. So it was hard. I had my whole last few years of my relationship with him having him be very discouraged or disappointed in me and me feeling very discouraged about it. So I understand that struggle. I understand that people will make fun of you. They won't believe in you. But you know what? I have an amazing life now. I'm sitting here looking at this beautiful rice paddy, traveling all around the world, and who cares what they said? They were wrong. I'm here to tell you they're wrong. You can create what you want. You can have the life you want. You can live that dream into your reality. So they will make fun of you, and that's okay. Just ignore them. Don't take health advice from people who aren't healthy. Don't take advice from people who don't have what you want. Don't take advice about living your dreams from people who have never done it. Listen to those who have. We will support you, we will encourage you, and we will help you because we know that you can do it because we've done it. I know you can live your dreams, whether that's a new business, whether that's a family for yourself, whether that's a relationship, whether that's a world tour, a travel goal, whatever your goal or dream is, it's unique to you. And I know that you can have it and you can get there using the tools that I will teach you on this masterclass and hopefully beyond. I hope you'll join me for more training. And I will start by teaching you the 3 secrets that I have learned from coaching all these people over the years and that I've implemented to get everything I have. Whether that's this 3+ year world tour, my amazing relationship with my partner, starting the businesses that I love and I get to do what I'm passionate about doing, retiring myself. I don't even have to work. Retiring myself at 37 years old, buying a beautiful $1 million retreat center in Utah, which I use to teach my live events at now. All of these things were made possible by following this formula and this strategy that I will teach you if you continue learning from me. And I will teach you the first steps to create that, the first 3 secrets on this masterclass. So I hope to see you on it. Make sure you don't miss it. Invest this time in yourself. Create this world for yourself. Create what you want to have in your dreams. Starting now.